dah, apa? Dah. Kurva, födelsedag, här, jag vill den här, att vi ska betala alla bilder där i Stockholm. Har hämtat, har sett, har.
Udah dapat. Portap. Porpan. Pang. Pang.
Hang on a minute, hang on a minute. Is that the same as my design measurements? Because it looks much smaller. How am I going to plant? You know how many? We've got 3 teepees going in.